Ladies and gents, welcome to Six Figs. I'm Kyle, and in today's video, we're taking a quick look at the internet computer, everything from the ecosystem news to the price and the charts, things like that. We'll dive right in with Dmail, which is a decentralized, encrypted, almost like a Gmail, but they named it Dmail. I use it. If you got any business deals, hit me up in the description on X, baby, and I will respond to you. But they have finished a funding round, which is awesome. And they have over 550,000 registered domain accounts and over 300,000 individual addresses. Dmail is awesome. It's fast. It's secure. I love it. It's pretty cheap. Now, I think, are going to do big things because as all our emails and stuff like that get hacked, you know, your passwords, your email addresses are all out on the dark web. Like, this is a solution to prevent all of that. But let's talk about hot or not right now. And one thing that I wanted to just kind of highlight, and I'm going to try to get Rishi on the channel or sit down and do an interview with them. But more than 16,000 registrations for the hot or not airdrop happened. Now, millions of coin tokens were earned by thousands of users. Most of them are new to the ICP ecosystem. So it's great dApps like hot or not that are drawing people into the ecosystems. And if you don't know what hot or not is, it's basically a decentralized TikTok. It's awesome, but you can bet on whether or not videos will do good or not. So it's kind of fun. Now, I do think that there is a huge need for some sort of decentralized social media like hot or not across the entire globe. Doesn't matter what country you live in, United States to some third world country. If you live in Antarctica, there's a need for decentralized social media, because censorship is a huge problem across the board. So I do think that people are waking up and realizing this, and that's why hot or not is doing so good. But we will try to cover more on hot or not here in the coming days. This is a Medium article on DFINITY that they threw down. The internet computer is ranked 12th amongst the top 200 crypto ecosystems. That's a big deal in terms of full-time developers, and 11th in terms of total monthly active developers. So out of the top 200, DFINITY is, in the top 10%, in the top 6%. So this is pretty cool to say the least. You can see that there is a trend line of chains that have lost developers. Tezos is right on the line. Binance is right on the line. It doesn't say what these chains are here, but you can see that internet computer is right among the 100 to 50% level, closer to probably 90, 100%. But you can kind of see that Cardano, Near, Kasuma, Polygon, all these chains are really gravitating towards losing developers. And what is that telling us? Well, they're all great chains, but developers are preferring to go elsewhere. Whether it be maybe there's not enough activity in the ecosystem, or maybe the blockchain is just too complicated to build on. But I thought that was really cool as well. Really, when it comes to total developer activity, full-time, part-time, and one-time developers, ICP grew 48%. So this is amazing. And you can kind of see where ecosystems with 300 total devs, you can see chains like Avalanche, Tezos, Binance, Celo. Cardano is flirting with losing developers. Bitcoin's way out here in right field. But this is interesting stuff. And I like to visualize and look at some of this data to really see, where internet computer shapes up against the rest of the chains. Now, since 2018, you can see that the internet computer, Binance Chain, Starknet, Tezos, Near, Polygon, they are increasing steadily in developers. They have 20x. Other chains, not so much. Pay attention to these chains, folks, off to the side here. We're going to be done with that. We're going to look at some internet computer stats. And this is kind of, from about 10 days ago. But, you can see the neurons are up. The ICP accounts are up. Transactions are up. The amount of canisters are up. We've got over almost 4 terabytes 4 terabytes of data being stored on the Internet Computer. This is awesome. This probably costs less than a few $100s. This would cost millions of dollars on ETH. This would cost millions on Solana, Avalanche. So it is what it is. ICP has also been updated 534 times in the last month. Great work, DFINITY devs. I mean, that's awesome. You can kind of see, folks, that this is a little bit older, but you can kind of see that ICP is being actively developed and updated as need be. Let's look at the charts here, folks, because this is going to get interesting. ICP, folks, is up 5.4% on the day, 6.3 on the week, 1.4 on the month. And what exactly is going on right now with the IC? Well, I mean, we are seeing some very nice movement to the upside. And when I look at this, I just can't help but to think that there could be some possible Elliott wave theory to the upside. Now, where is this thing going to stop? I really like to look at a weekly chart, and you can really see that right now there is a clear trend line from a high in September of 2021 to right around April of 2023. And really, this trend line is what price action really needs to break through. On the weekly chart, folks, this is what makes me bullish going into this fall and into this spring, over the winter, is this very thin Ichimoku cloud, which is going to make very easy passage for the price of ICP to pass through. So I'm hoping that in the coming months, 3 to 6 months, we can see some upward momentum. But as of right now, we need to see ICP really break through about this $4.60 range. If it doesn't, folks, well, guess what? We're going to see this thing probably come back down a little bit. But one thing that I think is interesting, folks, is that we are seeing these lows get higher and higher and higher. So we are climbing on the daily chart above the 50 moving average, which is awesome. And the price of ICP, guess what? It's above the Ichimoku cloud on the daily. This is awesome, folks. Good things happen when the price gets above the Ichimoku cloud. You guys can see that price just tends to run up, and we are so close to getting above the Ichimoku cloud on the daily. It's not even funny. ICPs have been above the Ichimoku cloud on the daily 1, 2, 3, right here, and that's it, 3 times in its entire history. So I would love to see this stick and really kind of, I don't know, take off. But what I would really love to see here is for price action to form what's called an ascending triangle off this very nice trend line. So right now we've got something very interesting. We've got an upper trend line, and you can see we've got a trend line that heads to the downside. Now what I would like to see is for some sort of ascending triangle like this to occur, and really I want to see this squeeze and start taking off above the Ichimoku cloud. So it's very, kind of wishy-washy at this point as to what exactly happens, but I'm expecting price to maybe range anywhere between this $4.56 level down to about the $4-ish level. But if we can get past this $4.60 or 56-cent level, I do think a retest of this 200 moving average at $5.10 is totally on the table. And when we look at the 4-hour chart, you can kind of see that price is starting to reach a little bit. When we look at the 1-hour chart, I suspect that there is some clear Elliott wave theory to the upside. So I would expect a little retracement maybe in the form of a bull flag or some sort of bull pennant, possibly going into Monday, Tuesday of next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Internet Computer, folks. Also, I'm running a giveaway on my open chat group. We discuss trading and stuff like that all the time. Now, you can join. Once the group hits 500, 50 ICP will be given to a random person who has joined the group. So don't miss out. Also, check these other videos out on ICP. We'll see you guys all on the next video.